So you're balding? That's so Gucci. So basically what we're gonna do during this appointment is I'm going to be taking the measurement of your balding spot up there, right? And I'm just going to be marking out the spots in which you are balding, the measurements and all of that jazz. And as we take this measurement, we're just basically fitting you for a toupee. But we don't call it toupees because obviously that's like a passe word. It's a follicle enhancement artificially made. So let me just unpack my tools and utensils. No. There's no shame in going bald. Have you not listened to Sinead O'Connor? Yeah, inspiration. Be inspired by that inspiration. Listen, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson looked better bald than he did with hair. With hair, he looks like... he just looks like someone who shops at, like, Speedway. I'll see him at Speedway. But bald, he looks like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. So, I'm just going to be taking your skull measurements. And just stay there very quickly for me. I'm just going to be taking some quick... Yep. That's a tiny head. Very tiny head. Okay, very good. Okay, yep. Very tiny head. Okay. I'm just going to be taking, like, basically the front, middle, and back measurements. So right now what I have is 6, 6, 6. So now I'm going to be going on to the other half, just sort of boom, boom, boom. It's going to kind of look like a pattern, like a plaid pattern, like a checkerboard, minus the colors filling it in. I'm just going to be going in there. I'm just going to be measuring that out. Okay, perfect. Okay, down the middle now. Okay, perfect. And now onto the other side. Okay, perfect. You did so good, sweetie. In fact, I think you deserve a lollipop, but we don't have lollipops because you're grown men. So I'm just going to be... There we go. Yeah, Sinead O'Connor. Think about Sinead O'Connor the entire time. She wouldn't grow out her hair because she would look like Enya. And I'm like, okay, that's not a bad thing. Enya is just goth Celine Dion. I will stand by that until I die. But I also love Sinead O'Connor. So, I'm going to be marking out the points in which I measured. So, stand very still. I'm going to be plopping this onto your scalp so that way we use this as the guiding tool to decipher what is going on with your balding scalp. There we go. Just going to be dotting this. Okay. Doom, 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 doom. Perfect. We just need to measure it out a little better. Okay, perfect. Okay, there we go. Now that we have all of that in proportion, I'm just going to double check my measurements. Here. This is my little personal trick. That's a neat trick, that sense of yours. Osborne's in sabbatical. So, I'm going to need you to just close your eyes. I'm just going to tap this, boom, boom. And now open your eyes, blow on it. Perfect. I just need to make sure that your balding isn't due to that malo ojo. It's due to genes. Damn, someone cursed your entire bloodline. I'm so sorry. But it's cool, it's totally okay. I'm also going to be needing you to wear these sunglasses. Real quick. Put them on right there. Yeah, just right there. Just put them on. Yeah, how do you feel? How do you feel like that? Does it feel nice? Does it feel good? Yeah, I would say that wearing sunglasses would help you deflect the bad juju that's coming your way. That could have probably caused your balding. Have you at any point disenfranchised anyone, screwed them over, completely overstepped them? Yeah, it's an unfortunate event, let's say, and now we're in a series of unfortunate events because your follicles seem to be dying. So I'm gonna be just double checking my measurements now. Interesting. I'm just gonna be putting this right there. Okay, very interesting. Just gonna be putting this right there. Okay, very interesting. What I find interesting about your scalp, in fact, I'm gonna quadruple check this, because I'm starting to think that perhaps your balding wasn't due to genes. I mean, perhaps like you would have lost your hair like later on in life, but like look at Mike Nesmith. He didn't lose his hair until he was like in his 60s, 50s, 60s, like late 50s, early 60s, and so natural. But he had his hair like his entire life. Okay, I'm just gonna dot that there. Boom. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna be dotting this right here. Boom. Down. Okay, perfect. Okay, now. Okay, perfect. Okay, I'm just gonna be dotting it right there. Okay, perfect. 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 Let me put this to the side. Okay, I'm just gonna be taking this again. I'm just gonna be remeasuring it. Okay. Yeah, totally. I truly think that did you ever by chance date someone who professed to believe in witchcraft or some sort of, or professed being like a warlock or like a sage, any of the above, or like an alchemist, like any of those sort of like, you know, like metaphysical sort of practices? Yeah, so basically what I'm saying is that your measurements are 666, 666, 666, 666. The number of the beast. So basically Satan himself is popping out from your scalp, and because of him popping out of your scalp, you needed to completely like bald that area out. No one wants to go through hair. It's like gross. It's like going through vines. It's like going through a jungle, you know? I'm someone who's like, you know, something men need to be bald from the top to the bottom, you know, just completely hairless, like a gerbil. But Satan's kind of doing the job for you, so the top of your head is balding because Satan's popping out of it, and I think you might be the Antichrist, unleashing this evil onto the world to completely vanquish us. When did you start balding? Beginning of the pandemic? Yeah. Let's just say that whoever it was that you dated really wasn't messing around. Did you happen to cheat? Yep. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. We're screwed as a collective because of you. So let me get that toupee for you. I'm gonna be noting it down. I'm gonna be adding pins onto my work. Tell me, what's your favorite color? Yellow, red, green, magenta, purple, turquoise, blue, white, and then blue. Which one? Whichever wants to be both beanie. Like, it's like completely up to you. Granted, one of your final choices, but like completely up to you. If it was me, I would choose turquoise and magenta and maybe purple. Yeah, these three. I like these three a lot. But you could choose definitely like a green or like a red. Like, it's completely up to you. Completely up to you. You like green? Okay, I'm gonna take out the green then. And I'm just going to be putting it right into your scalp. Okay. Just gonna be putting it right there. Okay, perfect. And now, do you want to choose another color, or do you want to just stick with your green? Stick with the green? Okay. I'm gonna put that right there. Okay, we're just gonna grab another one. Okay, just gonna be sticking that right there. Yeah, this is not usually protocol because usually we remove it and then design the toupee on top of it. Perfect. But because I know that you don't feel anything on the top of your scalp here, tell me if you feel this. Can you feel that? Yeah, I can tell that you're not gonna feel anything on the top of the scalp because you don't feel the bowels of hell opening up in your cranium. So that tells me that you're not gonna feel needles in your scalp, nor the tapping of fingers on your scalp. So, I'm not gonna lie, I would get that checked out by literally your ex, and maybe we can all get out of this tough situation that we're in. Very tough situation. Until then, I will be continuing to make your toupee, and it'll be ready for you in about 3 to 5 business days. 3 to 5 business days. 3 to 5. 3 to 5. So yeah, I would definitely see if your ex could get your hair back and also bring back peace to the world, or was it ever peaceful? Just where we don't have to be worried about disease every time we step out. And totally like not open up the bowels of hell from your scalp, you know what I'm saying? Great. Hug time, hug time.